Listen to the president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, finally deliver a verbal response to the U.S. African Command Director Army Corps General Michael Langley's recent controversial remarks that he is using Burkina Faso's gold to protect himself and his regime. It is a response that the 37-year-old leader delivered on the Saturday of May 10, 2025 from Moscow, in an interview that he granted to Sputnik Afrique journalists, and in which he told off General Langley, labeled him as a traitor of the black race and demanded for a public apology. In any case, we're free to form relationships with whomever we want. That's independence. So, in this respect, they can continue to think what they want. We will go wherever we want. That's as long as this partnership can be mutually beneficial for both parties. As for these remarks, you said we protested through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That's one thing. But I don't know what happened with this general. There is a problem anyway, and I hope perhaps he will make a mea culpa, that they sent him and that he understands that it is not the right program, that they deceived him. That, he says it publicly or tells the Senate that he was mistaken, or also says it was a bad intention. Well, we will confront him as we must, because everything he said is a lie, and it is very bad to see an adult lie. To see an adult, a general officer of a large army, lie, it is very serious. First, he talked about Burkina's gold being which is used or what we use to protect ourselves and everything. First of all, it's Burkina's gold, it's not his gold. That's the first thing. What's that to him? It's none of his business. It's Burkina, it's Burkina's gold, it's none of his business. Second thing, he's lying because Burkina never had a gold reserve until we arrived. We were the ones who started reserving gold for the Burkina Faso treasury. Otherwise, there wasn't a single gram of gold reserve in Burkina. That means he's a liar again. The other thing, when he says that, we use it to protect ourselves and everything, we're free. If the people have decided that we govern them, we have a duty to protect ourselves. So we are free. What business does that have to do with them? And the part that hurt me the most, not because he's a general or because he's an American or whatever, it's because he's a black man. And it hurts a lot to see that a black man is being used to fight a black man, and it didn't start now. This has to stop. It's very dangerous. Even Libya, they destroyed Libya. They still used a black man in films. In the old days, among the Americans, black people always played the bad role, but we know it's in the film, but why do black people have to continue playing the bad role? And I think that if he heard this interview, he should look in the mirror, be ashamed, come out and say that, well, I was given a false report, I'm sorry. He should say it publicly. If it's a false report, we did it. Because it's possible. It's possible that we made a false report, and that it's hard because you followed. When I take our neighbor again, as I say between us, the Ivorian Minister of Defense who goes around going to Turkey, to see the Turkish Minister of Defense and tells him not to sell weapons. You see how that hurts. When it's a black man who behaves like that, it hurts a lot. Did we make a false report that he comes out to deny? If he was sent to create a problem in Burkina Faso as they usually do, well, we're going to get ready. We're going to wait for them because this has to stop now. The black race should not be used to fight black people. And every time it's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's what we regret, and it hurt us a lot to see that it was a black person who made these comments. It's true that they can regret them through several channels. They try to make up for it. Now that it's been said publicly, we have to make up for it publicly. That's it. That's how it is for us. We're no longer in diplomatic hypocrisy. And as we like to say things loud and clear and come back and say no, we apologize, we don't have evidence. We have to say it publicly. So I invite him to make up for it, to say it publicly, because African youth have understood, black youth all over the world have understood. This manipulation is no longer acceptable. That's it. It's always been the case. Using false alibis to hope to achieve other objectives, it's no longer acceptable. So it's regrettable, but Burkina Faso remains in its tradition, We will continue to develop. And he forgot to mention everything we're doing for Burkina Faso. What we are doing, no regime has achieved. That's the socio-economic development of Burkina Faso, which has been achieved. We are building many health centers equipped with equipment, medical examinations, and lowering the cost of medical examinations. Which regime has done the same? No one. We are taking action on agriculture, plowing farmers' fields for free, our production has increased, and everything else. Who has done it? No one. The army that we are creating is a new army. The army in Burkina Faso has never been as well equipped in terms of personnel as it is now. What did he do? No regime. In terms of employment, no regime has created as many jobs as we have. Industrialization. Perhaps that's what's hurting them. They want to stop. They have to invent lies. In any case, I invite him to review their copies. That's what I can say. It was a big lie and it's regrettable.